Hello, my name is Zhatelier, welcome back to another episode of Valhalla Vanguard in Aurora 4X. And in previous episode we actually explored a little bit and we found another system. We found some colonizable planets. They would both need two planets that we might be able to colonize. Both of them will need a bit of terraforming, one of them more than the other, but at the same time, let's keep going, I suppose. I set up some of the research for the logistics researcher, and as a quickly reminder, since I haven't been mentioning that too much, if you do want to have a ship named after you, like Auxilium, then just let me know in the comments the name of the ship that you want to have, and if you have a preference of what type of ship. I'll see what I can do. But anyway, let's keep on going. Hopefully we don't have to face enemy missiles here. We have actually found some resources here already. Let me have a quick look. Not to mention we got the colony ship now. Right, so in Alta... Oh, hold on. It has 8 different resources. A lot of uranium with good accessibility. Has some... actually a lot of resources there. Holy crap. Let me make a colony there. Just so that I can have a bit better look at the data. And then there's on the moon of that same... A bit of resources, good accessibility, is not huge numbers of course, but that's usually what moons have. Especially smaller moons. But let me have a quick look at the... So Alta... Okay, yeah, this is the place that needs to get rid of a lot of the carbon dioxide and such. And then it technically would be colonizable, I think. Maybe. Although I'm not sure about that. But it is colonizable. It has a lot of resources. Of course, getting the terraforming, we would have to get some terraforming ships, quite frankly, because, well, getting the terraforming installations here to have enough population to work, then it's just gonna require a lot of infrastructure to be shipped in. Unless we bring in automated mines, some construction brigades, and then start building the infrastructure here, then that might work. But at the same time, it's still a bit risky. And the same, do we actually have any infrastructure here ready? No. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up, I don't know, 1,000 infrastructure to be built here, just so that we can then ship that to some future colonies. For example, the Alta 1. Of course, this might not be the best place to start a colony, but it has a lot of resources, so that is something to keep in mind. And what we could do is we could actually send up a team of a geology team. On the other hand, the skill level wouldn't be all that great, it would be 70. So, not necessarily the best. I mean, probably a lot of the good surveyors that we had before have been set up as captains for the explorers, so there is that. Maybe we'll wait for a little while. And then we got the colony ship now, so we'll attach that. Actually, let's select this one. And shipyard task group. Move it there. So now it does have a capability of going through the jump points, because the colony ship can actually do that. Right. But I don't think I have anything for the colony ship and all that to do right now. Unless we want to start bringing in automated mines to Alta A1. Which, honestly, I don't know. We would need more freighters for that to be a viable option. If I'm just thinking ahead, trying to think if I want to actually set up a colony here, or just make this mining colony and then eventually somewhere down the line terraform it, potentially at least. It does have, yeah, it does have a lot of the important stuff. Mercasium, neutronium, and carbamide is something that we don't have here, and the accessibilities are not huge. The total number is 2.2. Which is, I'd say, still somewhat worth it to mine there. It just not huge profits. Well, let's keep on going now. Is there, I mean, what I suppose we could do is we could start building another freighter. Build freighter assigned to the shipyard task group. And we are getting the longboat in December. So that's not too far away. And oh, the whalers need to get. Hold on, when did they... Shipyard was modified. Oh, that was in June, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, so I forgot to add this one. Well, activity there. It's going to be done in January next year. Which means that then we will want to get the tanker designs going at the same time. Oh no, that's not the tanker, the whaler designs. I might want to wait for the ultra-large fuel tanks, because that is going to make constructing those a bit cheaper. The whalers, that is. And it is queued up in the research once we get done with the ship-to-ship tractor beam. And we are going to get another research lab soon. So that's good. We might actually add that to the logistics researcher. Okay, another research done of also 3. That was also a lot of duranium. Mercasium, neutronium, tritanium, okay. Again, the accessibilities aren't huge, but I think it might be useful to create a colony over there as well. We can quickly check, was that... This is not colonizable, at least right now. Just not suitable at all. The base temperature cost is... Well, base temperature is pretty high. And then there's the sulfur dioxide, which is not great. I don't remember, it could be that this is just not good enough in gravity or something. But yeah, it has almost 400 million there and 80 million minerals there. Okay, so we got plenty of minerals in Ulta, so that's good. And with the asteroid belt on the second star, we might be able to get a decent bit out of this system. Hold on, Explorer 3. Oh, right, you were exploring Nostrand. Why don't you go back there? Oh, wait. Remove all? Valhalla, oh, you're gonna resupply and then overhaul, and then you can go back to Nostrand. Actually, I wonder, can we go to Alta and Midterm? We can. Okay, we found some minerals on the asteroids. Don't think anything huge yet. We're gonna go through them. Well, I suppose we can go through them now because there's the research completed that pulls us. So actually, craft sensor strength is now 12, and we started the EM sensor sensitivity 8. Right, so okay, there's some. Oh, that's a lot of resources, or at least a lot of different types. So that's gonna be useful to mine through. This one has also... Okay, so Alta is actually a rather profitable place for us to mine. I don't think we don't have the asteroid mining module yet. But we'll start getting a lot of the miners probably and start going through the asteroids one at a time. Like have, I don't know, 20 asteroid miners. With each of them should be having about 7 or 8 asteroid mining modules for the 50,000 ton capacity, and then have a bit of an engine there and so forth, so they can mine through these rather quickly, and that's good. Right, and the Center Researcher, have we got anything else queued up for you? Yes, we do. Okay, then we don't need to worry about that. Let's just keep on going. Even more minerals located. Yeah, I think the asteroid belt here is just not literally a gold mine, but almost. And I was supposed to put in extra research lab for the logistics guy, just so that we get the tractor beam and then the bigger fuel tankers quicker. So that building the thorium harvester is going to be cheaper. Speaking of which... we should probably start producing those. We don't have any of them in stockpile. No. And we said 14 per harvester. What we're going to do is we're going to build 140 of them. That's enough for 10 thorium harvesters. Enough to get started at least, you know. Right, and the construction factories are going to be done in very soon, actually. And the speed of construction could be a bit higher, I suppose. It's not too bad. See, even more minerals located at the asteroid belt. And even more... okay. Like every turn there's just another one added to the list, basically. Ah, we got the construction factories. Excellent. And we're still going through the asteroid belt there. We should be going down to the inner section of the secondary star soon. Conditional order. Explorer 2 in Munin is going to refuel, so that's... hold on. Axilian. Sorry about that, I forgot your name there. Axilian is going to go back to refuel. Have we found any... oh, the asteroid number 4 did actually have minerals. Iridium and corundum. Not huge amounts, but enough to warrant some mining operations there, I suppose. Oh, that's good. Still going through a lot of the asteroids here, but yeah, the distances are rather large between the asteroids and such. So there's no wonder that it's a bit expensive to go through all that, and it is December, so we should be getting the second, or the next... oh, Longbow 3 has finished the overhaul. So we're going to send you back to Nostrand, and you're going to keep on exploring there. We should be getting the next Explorer, the Explorer 5, and we'll send that through the unexplored jump point in Munin. And speak of the devil. Alright, so we'll detach you, rename to Explorer 5, then go to Munin, and go through that. Let's just set up the orders there. Fuel less than that, go refuel that colony or tanker. And there we go. We went through Munin already, and we should be finding a new system right about now. Maybe? Our shipyard has been increased. Oh, that's the whalers. We don't really want to retool it for the whalers quite yet, since we do want to do some changes for the class itself. But now then, the ship-to-ship tractor beam is almost done. We're going to get the Ghost Cannon Rate of Fire 2 in April next year, which is going to be the next research that we finish. Oh, then we are going to get another research lab in due time. Let's have a look at the Munin. Oh, the Explorer is almost there. Okay, we'll go forward a little bit just to reach there. Oh! Bollocks. So Thran, we know that there's a wreck there, so there's most likely... hold on. Let me... so there's a star orbiting the first star, and then there's another star orbiting the star here. And then there's a Lagrange point... oh crap. Oh boy. Where does that lead? I'm assuming somewhere around here? Or maybe here, it's just... Oh, no, okay, so that one has a lot of asteroids. There's a couple planets there. It wasn't over here, was it? No, where is the Lagrange point then? Because there's always at least a second one. I mean, that's the Lagrange point 1. The second one would be even further away, wouldn't it? Or it might be orbiting something else. Oh, it's over here. Okay. But this star is a rather long way away from the center of the system. If we have a look at the rough numbers, about 30 billion. More or less. Okay, so we might be able to explore this area of the center of the system without having to worry about the outer portion. I'm just gonna quickly set up this. So we'll just set up we'll actually set it onto the top there instead of just going right or left, just spread it out a little bit. Right, so line up, save position, and we'll move it back there. There we go, so that's... I'm a bit concerned, there might easily be precursor ship or ships around here. But at the same time they are so far away that we won't be going that far, I don't think. Not anytime soon anyway. Let's have a look, is there anything cool in the planets or the moons here? Okay, so the A and B are the ones that will be interested. So A has 2 more or less colonizable planets. One of them doesn't have an atmosphere, the surface temperature is not bad, and the gravity is not terrible. And the other one has a bit low temperature. It does have a kind of an atmosphere, but not enough oxygen. And the sulfur dioxide is a bit bad there. And then there's a lot of gas giants there. And then Throt B has 2 planets, or 1 planet and 1 dwarf planet, and a lot of asteroids. Interesting. So we might be able to mine a lot here. I mean, let's have a look. Throt C would have 2 more or less colonizable planets, but they are so far away that I don't think we'll be reaching that far. And Throt D has 1 gas giant. That's about it. And there's a lot of... well, no, actually, there's just 1 Super Jovian on Throt C. At the same time... Okay, so... 2 gas giants here, so we might be able to find some thorium in these gas giants. So Throt might be a good place for a colony. Because if I remember, Moonin wasn't a particularly good place for any colonies. No, it wasn't, because all the planets are so far away, right. And the surface temperatures are quite cold. We'll explore some of the comets, but that's about it. Not even all of them, but there's a lot of minerals in those comets, or at least most of the comets do have minerals. Right, but we'll close on that one, and yeah, I suppose we'll focus on exploring the inner system. I don't think we'll be finding much outside there. And was there something... Let's have a quick look at the altar, because I know that there's a lot of minerals in here. Yeah, it's basically just our show mineral concentrations. Make it a little bit easier. So the green circles around here will point us that where we found minerals, and there is a lot in there, but we haven't gone to the inner portion of the system yet. We are surveying the second asteroid belt here. I'm assuming, at least, did we survey? No, we've only surveyed this area here. So we haven't actually surveyed the planets that are rotating here at all. Well, orbiting, not rotating. But at least the Explorer 4 will have its job cut out for there. We'll keep on going. I mean, who knows? We really need to get a whole fleet of the asteroid miners. So I think actually what we're gonna do is we're gonna queue up another one of those. Actually, we're gonna have to need build two commercial shipyards. Because we'll need one for the tugs, which will also it will be assigned as oilers or tankers, but then we will be able to build the tugs with the same shipyard, at least according to my tests. Now we will build the infrastructure because it doesn't take a long while, and then the thorium harvester, and then get the shipyards. I mean, let's see, the automated mine shouldn't take too long. Maintenance facilities are getting pretty close. And the spaceport is going to be finished actually first out of all of those. And the maintenance facility massive size is 8.6 thousand tons. It's almost enough for one of the point defense ships. Oh right, it was an automated chest. I was wondering why we were stopped there. But yeah, we found even more mineral. Oh, hold on, we found minerals in Thrud. Let's have a look. What did we find? Because this moon has a lot of uranium. Oh, well, 200,000 is a fair bit. And good accessibilities and all of those, so that is certainly worth mining. Then the moon 4 has a lot of uranium, 2.5 million, and good accessibility. So we will not have a shortage of uranium anymore once we get the mines going on in here. And then chromite, boronite, thorium, iridium. Decent numbers actually. Total is less than 3 million, but it's still good accessibilities. 2.8 over there, and over here in the Moon 1 with the 200,000 uranium, the accessibilities are just insane compared to most of the other things that we found. I think I'll want to keep track on Thrud right now, because I have a feeling we might be finding a lot of resources here. Hopefully we'll find, oh, we found carbamide, 12 million, but only 0.1 accessibility. And we found some more minerals in Alta, mostly in asteroids. No, actually not entirely. Oh, and we got the research for Ghost Cannon rate of fire number 2. So it means that how many times the Ghost Cannons will fire in a 5-second period, time period, because that is the slowest or smallest increment of time. Right. And magazine ejection system 70%. Let's have a look, because I am pretty sure that in Alta we... Oh, B2 has thorium, okay, 24 million. Not great accessibility, but it's still decent. Amount of fuel at least that we can get from there. And then B3 has a huge amount of resources and not great accessibilities other than thorium, oddly enough. 50 million with 0.9 accessibility. Now, which one was it that had the colonizable, or fairly colonizable? It might have been the... No, it was a B5. We haven't been there yet. The others are not very colonizable. I mean, there wasn't... Oh, okay, yeah, this... B3 here. I'll actually close that for now. The B3 has a surface temperature of 1200 Celsius. That's a bit toasty. It's also rather large. So it has a high gravity, and at the same time it has huge atmospheric pressure. And it has a lot of dangerous gases. Okay, yeah, that's not necessarily easy to colonize, but we could easily... Oh, we could set up some mines there at least. Get the thorium transporters to the B5, for example. And then refine it there into fuel. Because we will also have the gas giants where we can get more fuel. But I think Alta will certainly be one of the hubs that we'll have, in addition to Humir. Well, let's keep going. found more minerals in one of the asteroids again. Hold on, there was some long message there about minerals located in Thrud B2. Let's have a look. Thrud B2. Holy crap! Yeah, that is a lot of resources. Is that? I think that's everything there. Okay, zoom in a little bit. B2. Let's create a colony there. Is there anything else that we... That has a lot of galicite. Okay, I think this one. Moon 1 from there. We'll make a colony there. And what we'll quickly do is we'll have a look at the amount of resources. So this one has everything. Oh, we need underground infrastructure over here because it doesn't have low, or it has only low gravity. That's an issue. But we're gonna set up quite profitable mines here. It has 7 million total resources, which is not huge. This one has 400,000. I mean, 7 million, it's large, but it's not huge. Okay. I'm pretty sure that there were some other places that had... Okay, that has 36 million galicite, but low accessibility. This moon has very good accessibility for certain resources. So I'll make a colony there, just setting up the colony so that I can keep on track where I want to set up things. And even this one, Moon 4, if we want to have more uranium, we'll... might want to set up a mine there, just to get a little bit of the uranium out there. And make sure that the civilians don't claim that eventually. Because there was some good colonizable planets in this system, I don't remember which exactly. Around Thrud A, so there's this one, has a lot of corbomite, not much else, and this one has galicite, not much else. Okay. Now the question is, do you want to take the ice sheet? I think the ice sheet is more suitable for us. After all, we are Vikings. Right. Let's add a colony there, shall we? Just so that we know what planet we want to colonize. Yeah, that will probably be the colony. It will need a lot of infrastructure to get started, and then we'll need to bring in a lot of mines to all of those moons and such to get the resources required over there. But at the same time, I think this could work. Just it needs a lot of starting investment, but then it will be fine. But anyway, we are unfortunately out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.